Thank you, Daisy, to help taking notes and record the call. So hi everyone, this is Phoebe again from the LikeCoin team. Today is our monthly LikeCoin community call. It happens every first Monday of the month. Excited to share some updates on LikeCoin and LikeCoin today, which will be our second last monthly call of the year. So today's agenda will be mainly discussed about the LikeCoin migration plan, given the proposal already passed a couple weeks ago, and there will be some follow-up action items that could be shared by keen and fellow active members from the community. So I'll quickly go through my part of LikeCoin to just keep you guys posted of what we are up to, and then I'll pass the mic to Keen and William, maybe Rick as well, to share a bit what they have prepared on the migration plan. So LikeCoin as one of the most active dApps on LikeCoin, there are several data points for you to take reference to. So we have been really trying hard to increase our transaction volume on LikeCoin as to actually prove if this product actually had its own market feed. Last month, we published 25 new books. If you recall from our last community call, we had an offline event in UK, which is the first trial for us to reach overseas audience. I think the feedback generally is quite good, and obviously it contributes a little bit of our sales volume. I guess the event is quite a good experience for us to understand what is the landscape of overseas readers and what is their need and what types of books that they would like to read. And obviously we have several chances to connect with overseas community members. So it was a really good experience for us. And we are also constantly growing our affiliate individuals that actually help to keep up our month-over-month growth rate on the sales volume, which, as you can see, we have another month of positive growth, which is a good news for us, and hopefully we can keep up the momentum to wrap up this year. And also because we had several more touch points with no matter it's new followers or existing community members, our social channels is also organically growing. Actually, this partially is from the pay ads that we are trying to run as well. So that would be a more long tail channel for us as LikeCoin has to grow their top traffic funnel. So there's some progress here. And there are two major product updates that I would like to share if you might be aware. One is we finally had a search feature on LikeCoin. So if you're seeing my screen right here, when you enter the bookstore, on the top right corner, you will see there's a search function where you can now search names and authors to quickly browse through the books. Given LikeCoin now, the total database is growing close to 300 books that we have listed. So before we have any advanced categorized and curated function, we implement search. So at least you can find what you want. And secondly, you can see there is a tagging section that is deployed here. So you will see what types of campaign that we are currently running. And there are also several themed books that we think people would be interested. So currently it's curated by LikeCoin itself, but I think moving forward, when our library grow bigger, hopefully there are some types of automation can be done. But I think these two new features are quite cool for people who often visit our site, and easier to find out what we're focusing on right now as well. So that's a quick update from LikeCoin. And that's I will pass the mic to next person who will be talking about the migration progress and what's the plan and next step, etc.
William goes first, right?
Yeah, please. Please go ahead. Is there anyone going to pick up the mic and share the screen? Or if you need my help, I can help as well. Hello. I think it's just you. I think people can hear me. So William, are you going to talk?
Maybe I'll start first before William fix his mic. I don't have a slide, so I'll be updating from the perspective of TaxUpDAO. So after the upgrade proposal, tax proposal was passed, I've been talking to people in the community and identify two parties who will be the executors for the upgrade. They are our familiar LikeCoin's and our Sky. And we have listed a set of works. So we've broken down the upgrade into like 6 or maybe 7 parts, and with priorities and timeline, and then split them among between our Sky and LikeCoin. And the total estimated cost is, I mean, ideally, the total estimated cost would be around for 140K US. So I'm not sure if we can squeeze it a little bit by cutting some modules, or in the best case, just worked more efficiently, effectively, and squeeze the man hour. But for the time being, I would assume it's about 140K, and we have about half of the budget as in the form of USDC. After like a few months ago, we sold some Lumbus token. So I would suggest to use that to kick off the migration first. I mean, use the USDC in our multi-sig wallet instead of Litecoin, so as not to generate sales pressure on Litecoin. Because if we use the Litecoin in the community pool to pay the programmers who is responsible for the migration, is possible, but it would also generate a high sales pressure on the token itself. So when we have a choice to use USDC stablecoin in our community budget, I would suggest to use that first. So going forward, I will raise a proposal to use that budget for the migration, and see if the community agree to use that, which limits our headache. But actually, even that budget is not enough. It's about, probably we need a double of that, but we'll figure that out. I mean, we'll try to squeeze the workload. We'll try to probably find some new income source to cover the migration for now. And hopefully William is ready to present the list of works that we have identified for the migration.
Testing.
Working.
Can you see the spreadsheet?
Still loading.
How about now?
Yes.
We have identified several components. We means as up down and work from our Sky, and probably our Sky and LikeCoin's team will be working on this migration plan. And as you can see, column A is the items that need to be worked on. The bolded the session titles and those normal tests are sub items. And the second column is the total man hour of that session. So we will split the works into a few sessions, and one majority of the workload would be to actually perform the migration, which includes tokens, NFTs, and ISCS into some JSON object onto IPFS, and also a UI for migration that allows users to move their token NFT and also like a EVM address into like a ID. And we will have some API workload about like .co and like a ID. And mainly, we will have to support QV NFT information on EVM because we will be running on Optimus now, and indexing on Optimus or in general EVM chains are actually hard issue compared to queuing on LikeCoin chain. And as mentioned, we will have to migrate some LikeCoin ID API to support EVM addresses, and also we plan to support LikeCoin ID on ENS. But we have performed some experiment before, so that should not be a huge workload, but this is an optional item. But it would be very meaningful if we can support LikeCoin ID on ENS, because it won't only work on Optimus, but also on Ethereum and other EVM compatible chain. And like the CO web UI, I think currently mostly people use this UI for registering like an ID and for managing like ID settings. And also, I think there are still some DApps that are using like .co as payment gateway, the LikePay widget. So we will have to migrate that into EVM too. And the remaining items are mainly for writing NFT and NFT books. So it would involve supporting Leica.land and other similar use cases to migrate the NFT classes. Like if you want to view a NFT book on Leica.land, you will have to use the new address, and how would we redirect users and manage all the relationship, and also how to purchasing of NFT, like for example NFT book work on the new Optimus chain, and we'll spend time on making that a new flow. Also that's for the buyer side, that's the readers or like the fan base of creators. However, we also need to write the UIs for the creators to mint the NFTs, to migrate the NFTs, and also manage permissions. Like in LikeCoin chain, we have OffC that allows users to grant NFT management permission to other users, and we will have to re-implement that in EVM. And also editing of ICN and NFT would have to be migrated to EVM. We will have to support editing of NFT attribute and like swapping ISCN's metadata in the new system. And the remaining days are some operation overhead, like setting up EVM testnet or the communication work. And we have many minor utility tools like web UIs for batch sending NFT, sending likes, and editing metadata, all those minor stuff. And then also we have reserved an item to implement an app to replace the current Civic Like card node so that we can have some utility of stacking of like, and we'll have some details about that later. And so in total, we'll have around like 200 or 300 something man days, and they are split accordingly. And I will share the special link on the Discord chat and maybe in the proposal later. Are there any questions in the audience or chat or? If no, then see if Keen or Vic have anything to add.
I'm
for
good.
me.
Yeah, I'm good also.
I'll post a link in the chat then.
So I guess next step for us is to raise a signaling proposal regarding the finalized cost breakdown and move on to next steps, and so the team can actually work out on the execution side. Yeah. If there are no other things, I would like to take the last chance to raise your attention on the LikeCoin round that we are on currently for LikeCoin, which there are 3 days to go. So I guess obviously if we have some grant support from this round would be awesome. But I think the plus is we actually had an exposure to the Web3 audience about what we're doing. So as of today, there are 96 contributors in this round. If you have a Ethereum wallet, actually they're on Arbitrum this time on that network. You can support us. And if you have difficulties getting any token from Arbitrum network, you can reach out to me. Maybe I can help with that. So I will also send a link to the chat, and please support us through here. It could be $1 or anything you could afford. And LikeCoin will match the amount from the matching pool. So yeah, we are in LikeCoin 22 dApps and apps this time. So and in 3 days, actually 2 days. So last shout out. Please support. Thank you very much for your time. I guess that's it for today. Thank you, everyone. See you next month, which will be the last call of this year. Bye.